And we are back in Satisfactory, and I'm excited to continue on with this build. If you're tuning in later, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is a playthrough that we have nearly 1,000 hours in. We're up over 800 hours, and a good chunk of the last couple of months streaming this game have been spent on this Megatron Power Facility. This is a 400 fuel generator power facility that we've been modeling after Megatron, the 1980s Transformer. So you'll see like his big blaster cannon is kind of like, as we go up higher, it's sort of like the cylinder up the middle is what inspired that. And where we left off yesterday, or not yesterday, I guess it was last stream, maybe Thursday, we were hooking up the different floors. And so there's 4 wings on each floor. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, 16 in total, and I believe we got 8 hooked up. So we need to continue on with that, and I need to double check that the 8 that I hooked up are indeed still hooked up. For inventory, it looks like we're good. I'm going to grab a little bit more copper. We should be solid. Probably a better question for the Discord, Platinum. So, over here, we had this kind of squabbly mess. This is Northeast Wing Blender 1. That's North Blender 1. I think that's all working. Most of it. We don't quite have enough fuel coming in. Yeah, the flow is at about half what it should be. Right, so that's North Blender 1. And then this should be North Blender 1 as well. Figured out how to get up here. North Blender 1, piped and wired, but not receiving hardly anything. So once we have all these hooked up, that's where we're going to be able to troubleshoot the actual volume. So this is North Blender 2. North Blender 2. That's doing better than the floor below. Like, look how many of these are off. Okay. And then the next one is follow the pipe up this way. Aha! No sign. So this is pretty good. It looks like it's all hooked up. Mostly green, a little bit of yellow. But I'd rather have a stutter than something that's just not on. So this needs another sign. I think that's where I left off, is I finished it, but I didn't actually document it. So that's northeast. This is the North Wing 4. So North Wing 4, blender number 2, piped and wired. Excellent. So now we just have to keep on going around and make sure that we can hook everything up. And so the next one is this one. Oh, this one might be sorted. North wing 2, blender 1, pipe and wired. Why is that hooked up? Right, because the corners, they do the bottom ones first, and the bottom ones are on 45-degree angles. Right, okay. So that means... Right, so these two blender floors are hooked up. We're now on to these two blender floors, which are the west blender floors. And are they all... Oh, wow. Do we not have anything? Alright, we don't have anything here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong floor. Wrong floor. Have you ever thought about stairs just once? No! Stairs are too slow. Here they are. Right. Alright, so that's got 600 in it. And that's got 0. So this is probably hooked up. So this is west. Or northwest? Probably northwest. That would be the west one. So yeah, this is northwest. And this is going to be easy because I think it's already done. Yep. We just have to make sure it's wired into the actual main rig, which, yes, it is. Alright. That's good. So this is the northwest wing. 1. And that's blender 1. West blender 1. Really? That pushes down to the next level? That's annoying. I wish they would fix the way that the sign's displayed. I just need to double check this other one. It was the 4th floor. North on 4th, maybe? Yeah. North on 4th, blender 2. I need to check to make sure that this is brought into the main grid. And yes. My guess is I did. Ah, no. I remember this now. Needs to be connected to main. Glad I left myself a note. Where is the main line? Ah, you're way over here. Okay. So this needs to come down, and what we did over there was that we followed the pipe, which makes sense, right? So we'll do that. And I think what we'll do, just for clarity, is we'll just pop over to the side a little bit. so that goes in there. That's just hooking up to the pump. So what we need is to hook this guy. Yeah. So this needs to go along here. I think I just fell down there, McScrewgunn. I think that was me falling through a crack. That should be easy enough. We can just move this across to here. Right, so that's all connected to the main. We just have to make sure that this connects to the main. And I believe that this is the main down here. Yep. So we just have to get it from there to there. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna have to tidy this up all later as we realize like what needs to go where. So that's all connected. This is all connected. And that's all connected. And this is the top floor. Cool. So that means that this other thing, which was down here, so that's fine. That's done. There was other things over here, though. This can all go. Not to leave weird stuff just lying around. Funny feeling the rest of it's outside. Do we need that pipe? I don't remember. I don't think that goes anywhere. Or does it? I don't think it goes anywhere. Nope. So I'm going to need to keep that hooked up. That stays. I may have to change the location of that, so I'll leave that open for now. Why is that connected to something? Okay, that makes more sense. I will eventually have to move. I think we'll have to move this. This pipe is just going to have to go over by one. And that's not going to be hard at all. How do you not get overwhelmed with the size of this build? I approach it in segments and I try to repeat the pattern. That's usually what I end up doing. I do get turned around. Like I absolutely get kind of turned around as it goes on. So this is Northwest Wing 1, West Blunder 1. So the other half of this, which should be 300, that means that's probably hooked up. If it's flowing at full capacity, that means it's being consumed somewhere somehow. Yep. So there's this one. Oh, not all of it. Strange that it's got a red. I wonder if that's just not hooked up. Something that's that dead suggests that there's a pipe missing or a cable missing. Yep. Ding. Yeah, when it's something that obvious, it's like, if it's 2 or 3, then you've got a supply problem. But it was just 1, it's like, you probably forgot to hook that up. Right, so this would be West 2. Yeah, that's Northwest. This is West 2. West Blunder 1. And I guess I've got to double check that this is wired. Ah, it is, but not in a good way. Okay, so we need to, this needs to be changed here. So we'll splice this here. That didn't work. Interesting, I guess I did it twice. And this should be, yeah, the main's right here. Cool. Ah. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you've got to rehook things up, but the splicing thing is handy sometimes. Alright, so that hooks into the main power. And that goes all the way down. And eventually connects to everything else. Okay. So that was over here. So we've double checked that, which means we can unhook this part. I'll leave this one here because it's powering the hypertubes. But West Blender 2, West Blender, yeah, that's right. Remco Skippy, hello. We were working on a 400 fuel generator power plant with like design and decoration ideas from the Megatron transformer. That is the plan, or has been the plan for quite some time. So I don't need these here. Tidy this up a bit. Don't need you. Now, I will still need these to be powered. That is going to be a hard exit, so we should probably move that a little bit. Eventually all these are going to get deleted anyway. I don't know where that went to. Actually, I can probably just move this over to here. And then we'll just pull this off of the main for now. And then here, it's up there. Cool. That's hooked up proper into the main grid. And then we have to follow... Aha, not follow, create. This is going to be tricky. This is where we have to squirrel it into the middle, right? Yeah. Right. This doesn't exist. So we've got some building to do here. I guess we can just pull it down from above. That looks like it was already hooked up. Whoa. No more power. Am I getting zaps from this? No. That should be... This should have electricity in it, right? 38. Okay, so now what we need to do is pull these down. Oh. Got the bottom too, I guess. And then it looks like it's right underneath the mid part, so where were we deleting this? It was within the wall, so here. And I'm gonna leave the bottom ones in. I guess we went down one lower, did we? Yeah, at least that. I think it's a Mark II. Yeah. So that should be pretty easy to sort out. We just have to figure out where it's going after that. Should be... Am I missing a floor? No. Goes over there. And I think it does it in between the wall. Right. Blue, white, and middle. And I think I ran the pipes on the middle. Yeah. Okay. So white inner wall, blue outer wall. So then this is going to go through here. Right. So I just built it there. So then it's just to go straight over in this area. Does the blue just come down all the way around? Yes. That's how I keep things straight, Cosmic, as I paint stuff. It's the only way. Otherwise, I'd be completely lost. So we're going to go up in this space here. I just don't remember how far we have to go in. Just 2 foundations, okay. So go 1, 2, and then wherever the closest one is here. Having different materials inside, of course, helps with getting everything sorted too. Okay. How many hours do you have in the save? 800. 800 on the save. Yep, 806 plus whatever we're doing today. Which I try not to think about. It's a little bit odd. It feels a little bit strange. Two. So that is all hooked up, but not hooked up from the wire perspective? Oh, it is. It just needs to be tightened up. Right, because I need a wall here. Where did that go? Oh, there we go. Okay. And so now we just do this. I'm going to run out of power. crap. How do these come in? These always come in from the left, correct? Yeah, it's like the closest source is like right over there. So yeah, this just comes in from over there. How did I do that? For Christian, yeah, Cosmic is a staple in the community. They've been around a while. Okay, so do I have the door over there? I do not. I should probably do that too. So we've come into the white, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it that one? Yep, that's right. So that's the wall that we used. I just have to bring in the ceiling. Does that really turn off that early? Yeah, I guess it does. I will add staple to my resume. Nice. So I feel like I'm getting tidier as I go with these. I don't know if this is going to quite work the way that I want. I might have to go over here first. Like a glove. Alright, now where's the pump? It's right at the top, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Why? That was weird. It was like caught on something. So here's where it comes in handy when you want to splice a line to hook up something to a machine. Grab that, stick it there. And sort that out that way. How's the flow? Good, 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 good. what I like to see. I'll leave these copper for now. But then we'll switch it back to yellow once we get to that junction. I think that's solid. Go. And now we just have to follow the pipe with the wire. I think it was Sandy that suggested that yesterday. It's a great idea. What we'll do is we'll just replace this. I wish we could upgrade these, but you can't. You can do that to just about everything else in the game. Pipes, belts, all that stuff. Tricky part is doing this in a place where you can actually see what's going on. Okay, so that is hooked into what should be the main. You all go down into this, and this goes down into the rest of the factory. Okay, so that means that we've got flow happening up here. Almost 300, that means that's probably working very well. No, I'm not upgrading this to turbo fuel at all. This is diluted fuel. Alternate recipe. So are these not all hooked up? Maybe these aren't hooked up. Aha, not wired. Okay. We have work to do then. I'm going to take a break though before I get into that. So let me put a sign down real quick here. What is this? This is west. No, this is northwest 3. Northwest 3. That is from West Blender 2. That's correct. And piped, not wired. And let's quickly change the color. Cool. So that's not ready. I have to remember that. The hard part, to your point, Cosmic, is when I do have to walk away and do something else, like jump on a break train. Yep. I get lost. If you're new to the channel, I do take a break once an hour. It gives me a chance to stretch, walk around, grab a snack, whatever it is. You should do that too. Always good to take a break when you're at the computer for a long time. And you get to ride the break train. I will see you in a few minutes. Wow, we're still back here? We must have ran into some serious traffic. Cosmic, thank you for being awesome, as always. Platinum, thanks for the lurk. For Christian, I know you're already gone, but thank you for the lurk. Dan, good to see you. What's up? How was your afternoon? We are 75% hooked up, I think, on Megatron. It's going pretty quickly, actually. Now that I've kind of established the pattern in my head about what needs to happen and where, it's going pretty well. The hard part is going to be consolidating everything into one power line. That's going to be the difficult thing, I think. Fireworks displays with the kiddos. Nice. I say afternoon, I guess it was your evening, huh? One power line? Yeah, so I needed to have to all come out one specific area, right? I'm not sure if you can see on the map. But over here, this is the power plant here. And we're going to run the power straight up this way and then right over this way. So like a straight line. You can sort of see it in the distance. Over... There it is there. Low to the ground. Maybe about 4 foundations above it. Going towards the arch. So that's going to be the main power. I mean, the train is going to carry it too, right? So the train is going to be the real distribution, but I want to have something that looks like it distributes power. But yeah, we essentially have to get it all down into a train station. I wanted to try and have the train on a separate power grid, but I don't know how to do that. We just need too much power at the moment. So power switches don't turn things on and off in the way that they should in game. You can't separate. You can only connect to the main. You can't. You can't. Why would I want to? And why would I want to separate them? You can, in order for the trains to be on their own power grid, they would have to have a separate power source. It's the only way to do it. Sorry, I thought you meant separate the floors here. But we tried. You can't do it. I tried the other day. Yeah, no, it's fine. I think I might have been saying like 2 different things at once. It's all good. But yes, I would love to have meters showing me what each floor is doing here. That would be fantastic. Because then I could figure out what's gone wrong and where, right? Like I would love to have a meter that said, this floor is supposed to be doing 3750. It's only doing 3000. That means that you've got 5 or 6 of these that you've got to troubleshoot and figure out. But we don't have that ability, which is too bad. I really wish we did. So this just needs to be wired, which is not the most exciting thing, but here we are. But yeah, I would really like to be able to monitor different floors. We can have switches and just be able to turn floors on and off, but I want all the power, so I don't really have a reason to turn them off. I think switches are more for your factories. So it's less about controlling the power source and more about controlling what's consuming the power. At least that seems to be how they're designed. The nice thing about having these not hooked up is that means the pipes are probably full, so they're going to run at a decent clip. I really hope they give us something like powered floors in update. Well, it won't be update 7, but update 1.0 would be nice. You're using a switch in that way from your power plant, like you're using it to control the machines by saying, you know, I don't need this plant right now, so I'll turn it off so I can have power to do other things. I need to have more of those installed because I don't think they were around when I first started Devastator, so it wasn't a thing. And now, just go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should have this all hooked up. Oh, I used the wrong pipe. Okay. Green lit, good. Green lit, good. Does this go? Yep, that's hooked up to the grid. Oh, wrong jetpack. Solid. Good, good, good. All right, so now this is ready to go. And then we have to follow / construct this. And this is not even built. Okay, so we got some work to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well have it all hooked up and ready to go. And I believe we just have to put a pump down here, if I'm not mistaken. And this should hook up. Oh, are those two? Those are 2 meters. Hold on. Be a 1 meter. There we go. Nope, don't want to fall. I guess we'll just go to here. Now, what are you hooked up to? Whole lot of nothing. Okay, so that goes down to the main. And that connects through here. We've already double checked this, so that's good. And it's not flowing because there's nothing to consume it. And that goes down the middle. And then we just hook all these up. Oh, I should probably hook these up in here. Gives us some building power. If I go to tier 8 and start working with nuclear and screw up, I can hopefully save it. Yeah, exactly. I haven't gone to nuclear yet. I have not gone to nuclear yet. I've never even looked at it. I've seen it done. I follow I Am Kibitz on YouTube, and he's done a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is... No, we still have to hook that one up too. Thought this might have been the last one. I probably should have done the power first, but whatever. Yeah, once you know the design, everything does fall into place. The funny part is that it's your own design. So you're like, you have to create something and then you have to learn it, even though you're the one that just made it. I always find it a little bit strange. I wish you could go as fast, like I wish you can go faster sideways. I find it's a little bit strange. Maybe it's the jetpack. We were talking the other day about how we wanted the power nodes to have a better snapping mechanic, and I think the same is true of these. I find that you flip-flop too much from one outlet to the other. I think they have to have a tighter hitbox or snapping box. Okay, so that's done. Now we have to go and do all the power bits and then the stuff at the end. So again, I'm sorry this is a little bit repetitive. Oh, the pain. Yeah, this is what it is. You can't walk sideways fast, even with the Blade Runners on. You have to kind of like 45-degree angle run. I'm looking forward to some more simple builds. I think I've got the wet concrete recipe. What's the codex? X? No. Is it O? Is that what this is? Yeah, wet concrete. Silica concrete, rubber concrete, regular concrete. It doesn't say the name of it, does it? Yeah, so we can, if we get a dedicated limestone node, then we can do like a simple like concrete build and just have like a concrete train constantly delivering. So here's the thing, we've got an overflow problem with our we have excess water in our aluminum factory, and so we can turn it into wet concrete now, which is great. And either use it or awesome sink it. So we can absolutely deliver it, like get rid of it. $200 in myself and needed to go complete phase 3 of the space elevator, but I'm planning ahead. Yeah, planning ahead is good. It's one of those games where your second playthrough is so much stronger than your first because you know what to expect and you know how to handle it. I don't know. I like to make things look pretty. That's why I'm only on my second playthrough. Or I guess I've technically done 3, but I call it like the second. The first and second are kind of the same. They were just at different areas. The difference for me is like starting a factory now with all the different build parts that you have. Like it's a different ball game compared to 2 years ago when I first started playing. 3 years ago now. Oh, out of copper. It's a tall build. When Satisfactory gets to 1.0 to release, do you think you're going to continue this save? I would imagine so. Unless there's a reason for me to start a new save. I want to see how many of these power storages I can build. 10, 5, and 100. Is 1.0 the next update? No. Update 7 is going to be a small one. I wouldn't do that to anybody in chat, Cosmic. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I need to figure out the permanent hypertube placements too. Not sure where I'm going to put those. I might have to build on to something. We might be able to hide some of them in the walls. Where are we, on the 4th floor? I think we're on the 4th floor. Oh, just that's only the 3rd floor. So many hypertubes. This is the floor we're working on, right? Yes. See how nice it is to be able to open up your inventory when you're running? I wish Minecraft could do that. I wonder if there's a data pack or a mod that does that. That would be worth exploring. Okay, so that is hooked up and rolling. This, I believe, is hooked up into the main grid. Yep. We're good. We're good. We're good. So this will be the final Blender West floor. This is That's west. This is northwest. Neither one of them are bang on. This is west wing 4, west blender 2. Piped and wired. Yeah, it's possible that there might be a Java data pack to allow you to run while moving in Minecraft, or allow you to see your inventory. Green lights across the board. Green lights across the board. I'm curious as to when we're going to run into like real hiccups where I can't find the problem. The question is it up to date? Yeah, that's the other thing. Although if there's a fabric mod, then it probably is up to date. Those tend to stay up to date. Or they tend to be not written in a way that they get outdated, if that makes sense. I don't think we need these either. All green. All green. This one still has a lot of red. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. My guess is volume. My guess is that we're not producing enough volume. Right, so that is now 75% solid, which means, oh, you're not, yeah, right. This is the south one. Right, so this whole wing is not really that well sorted. So now we've got to go with these pipes, and these pipes have not been figured out, I don't think. This might actually be all hooked up. Right, so now we are looking at diluted fuel coming in from the south blender floor. And the south blender floor is the one that has the decoration on it. This is the one that I've got all decorated nicely as an example of how I want to make them look. So, and this looks like it does continue down, so that's good. So we'll start with the left-hand pipe. I'm not sure why that's not pumping. Probably because it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I think it stops right here. Yep, okay. So we've got 600 coming in here, 300 going that way, 300 going this way. Let's change this to a metered, what's it called? Indicator pipe. So that's going. That means that this is going. A couple of red marks at the back, maybe. Might be worth just going to check that. Again, probably just one that's missing. When there's only one and it's red, as opposed to a handful that are yellow and red, That's usually a flow problem. This is I probably either have it not hooked up or not wired. That's not hooked up. I missed the exact same one on another floor too. Yep, all good. Okay. So this is first floor. Yes, indeed. And this is... So I'd say that's south, and this would be southwest. Okay, so southwest is piped and wired. That's into the main. What we don't have is this hooked up. Don't know whether that sticks outside or not. Nope, looks like we're good. Now, where does this go? Okay, don't need that. Alright, so this is hooked into the main, but it's not finished being piped up. Man, it's a maze sometimes. How we doing for lights? Good to go green and good to go green. So it just needs an extra pipe. Yeah, I don't know what it is with that one on the end. It must be just that the way in which I build it, I guess. Like the order in which I lay things down. I did it late at night too, so that makes sense. Doesn't look like anything's missing in here. That's another 2 floors wired. So we're at 80%? 90%? Oh no, that's only 1 floor. Never mind. We're at 80%. No. Right. So you're in the main. You're good. Right. So this is South 2. Wired and ready to go. South Blender 1. It is South Blender 1, right? Yep. So there's 2 more floors to go. And it's these ones, which are going to require some building with a pipe. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not on that one, it is under it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Seven. Okay, so then this doesn't even exist. I don't need this. Or I can't have that. What is that powering? Okay, so it's on that line. 2, 3. And then this is obviously 2 or 3 below. Why is it so off center? Oh no, I'm wrong. Because I made it off center. Oh crap. We need a pipe hole there. And then this goes to here. Oh. And we have to put a pump somewhere. I think it's right there. Okay, so now let's just see. Yeah, I do not want to build the whole thing over again, which is like, I think one of the reasons I don't want to restart the moment that 1.0 comes out, unless we have to. But because I've just been sinking so much time into this, like I feel like I might go back and play like 1.0 for the story, and then when the story is done, kill that save and just go back to playing this, you know? Like there's ideas that I have about how to proceed. Where is the pump? That's right there. Okay. Where is the thing? So it's right even with that. I really can't stand that when you're in certain modes, you can't scroll your hotbar. Like, I just want to switch to this. Thank you. So that is now pumped, but not pumping. I think we ran into this before, where I have to replace the pump here. Maybe there's just nothing coming into it. Oh, we don't have pumps down here. Yes, we do. There's just nothing. Maybe there's another pump that's not powered. So there's something in it, but there's no flow rate. Troubleshooting continues. Oh, there's no pump here. That'll do it. That'll do it. I'm pretty sure all the other floors is going to pump right there. So let's just go double check. Yeah, we need a pump right there. I must have moved it. Break time, yes. You're right. So we'll just make a mental note here. We need a pump on the colored floor. So once again, I take a break once an hour. It's a pretty chill stream, but I do need to get up and stretch, grab another glass of water. So you get to ride the break train. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Thanks, Dan. Do. Think we can turn off self-driving? Just in time for the sunrise. You know, I think one of the things I like so much about Satisfactory is the modern lighting. You know, like after playing Minecraft all day, it does feel nice to play a game that has like shadows and stuff. I'm good for stuff, I think. Let's go this way. What was I doing? Pump on that floor. Whoa, I missed. McScrewgunn? Hope you saw it. Right, so this needs to have a pump. It also is somehow outside. I don't know why that's outside. Alright, let's just take a look at this. This is outgoing fuel. And I don't need all of it to be these. That's all going to there. All right, so that's going to stop everything from backflowing, but we do need to have a pump here. And we'll just grab one of these. Oops. Okay, so then now, just to power this, there should be, yeah. Why are these here? I'm confused. Oh, there's a hole here too. Okay, so there's power there. Why is this lower? Oh, because I put that... Right, I put that higher. That should be jamming out nearly 600. Okay, that's good. IDK, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. No, it's not Friday, it's Saturday. I've been having so much fun, I don't remember what day it is. Oh. Tight spaces even in a giant build. Alright, so that means you should be pumping very clearly. Change your color, even though it's not going to really show up much, I guess. Now we got to check the floor above us. Oh, just lost your 200-day hardcore world because of an in real life power outage. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so now these should be pushing out maybe more than that. Well, I guess it depends. I want 300 in this one. 250. Yeah. Okay. And then this should have 600? Yeah. Why is it so low? So now you're pumping, which means you're pumping. And you're pumping. Okay. Good, 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 good. And we go up here. You are now pumping 500. I don't think it really knows what's going on until I look. It's like a Schrodinger's pipe. Although that consumption is strange. That's good. Right, so this needs to be split off. And this is where we have to pull down the outside here. I think it's this one. Nope. Don't remember. It was 5 foundations, I think. Oh, man. So from here, I'm pretty sure it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the hole. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. No, that's not the right pipe. Where am I looking? Here. No, stupid power. It needs more range. I get caught out by the silly. Yes, there we go. All right. I just need a moment. just kind of think about what I'm doing here. Okay. So this is going to get spliced over here. You'd think after doing this like 8 times that I would know what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the end of this. Oh, no, not white. Copper pipe ends there. So have we already hooked this one up? No. Right, a pump goes in here somewhere. And that's all not needed. Close quarters, very cramped. Still has that error where the wrong whatchamacallit, indicator color renders with the pipe. And this hasn't been hooked up at all. Ninth time is the charm? More than that. I'm probably not going to finish hooking these up. I'll probably just hook up the main line just to say that it's done. The stuff that we've been doing all day today, and then I'll come back after and do the rest. Yeah, let's just go with regular pipe there. So that's hooked up properly. Oh, these don't even have anything. Complete bare bones. This must be where I decided to go to bed. Now, you should be 40,000. That's the main grid. Good, good, good. So that's hooked up to the main. We've got not very much flow going on, but that's because it's not being consumed. We have flow happening here. Yes. But that's not all hooked up. That's not done yet. So we've just got 2 more, and that's it. Looks like. You're hooked up. And you are hooked up. So... Yep, those are the 4. So it's really just the southwest 3... and south 4, and that's it. Awesome. Almost there. Yep, we're almost there. That is where I have to go. It is dinner time for me, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to take advantage of Saturday night and maybe find myself something excellent for dinner. This is coming together quite nicely. I really like the way that this center kind of, it's almost like a centrifuge is coming together. I like seeing the pipes. We're probably going to try to display these with some lights and colors and stuff. But everything up here is coming together nicely. It looks kind of crazy right now, but we're able to hide all the pipes. I feel like I know what I'm doing. And the next time we stream Satisfactory, we should have this 100% connected. Now, I'll probably run all the pipes in between streams just because it's tedious. Just all this kind of like the pipe work like that. I'll do that on that floor and call it done. And then that way, when we continue, we will be able to work on the other section, which is down below over here. The big refinery floor down there. That needs a lot of love. And then, of course, we get to remove all of these. And remove the temporary field of power gen because we no longer need it. And then we can maybe even take a break from the big building here and make those look nice and have them hook up in a nice straight line and all that kind of stuff. Right now they zigzag. So, yeah, Cosmic, we can raid Elkhorn. That's fine. Don't tell them. Sneak attack. We'll raid Elkhorn. So don't go anywhere. We'll be passing you back over to Minecraft. Elkhorn is probably on the Infinity Cove server, which is my patron server. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a follow before you take off. And of course, we will see you back here tomorrow. I should remind you there is a time change happening overnight. So 1 o'clock UTC is UTC minus 4. Sorry, 1 o'clock Atlantic is going to be UTC minus 4 hours tomorrow, not 3. Double check. I'll put a note in the Discord as well if you're part of the Discord. Remco Skippy, thanks for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed it. And do have a good Saturday night. This is really coming together nicely. I'm happy with the way things are progressing. It's fun to be able to turn it on and see it really getting up above 30 and 40,000 megawatts. The goal is 60,000 megawatts for those that are wondering. So all the normal things, Joel Duggan online, Joel Duggan on social media, joelduggan.com. You can find my podcasts. You can find social media. It's all very easy. So we're going to pass you on to Elkhorn. Be kind. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay tuned on Discord for that time change notification as well. Bye for now.